Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to kick off this video series where I'm diving deep into some big changes in the real estate world. Changes that could seriously impact how you buy or sell a home. Today I'm breaking down the National Association of Realtors Agreement, aka the NAR Settlement. If you've been hearing about it but aren't really sure what it means for you, stick around. This settlement is going to shake things up and I'm going to explain why. Let's start with some background. The NAR settlement came about after a series of legal challenges that raised concerns about how real estate commissions were being handled. Essentially, people felt that the process wasn't as transparent as it should have been, which led to this big shakeup. In simple terms, however, this settlement is about transparency and fairness in the home buying process. For years, the way commissions were handled between buyers, sellers, and agents wasn't always clear to everyone involved. Often buyers didn't fully understand that their agent's commission was usually paid by the seller, which could lead to potential conflicts of interest as you can imagine. The settlement aims to fix this by making the entire process more transparent. So from now on, it will be much clearer who is paying for what, and buyers will have a better understanding of how much their agents are earning and who's footing that bill. This change is intended to ensure that everyone involved in a real estate transaction has a clearer picture of the costs, making the process more fair and straightforward. I see this as a positive change. It's all about giving buyers and sellers more control and clarity, helping them to make more informed decisions. Whether you're buying your first home or your fifth, these changes could impact how you navigate the market. Now let's talk about what's happening in the market right now because of this settlement. Buyers and sellers are starting to adjust to these new rules, and we're already seeing some shifts. For example, the balance of negotiating power is changing. Buyers and sellers will have a bit more leverage, especially when it comes to discussing compensations and commissions. You might be wondering, well, what about transactions? Are more people buying and selling homes, or are things slowing down? Well, it's still very early to tell, but I'm seeing some potential trends. In some areas, there might be a temporary slowdown as everyone gets used to the new rules, but in others, especially when the market is strong, things can continue as usual or even pick up. It's going to be about how well people adapt to these new landscapes. In fact, I've spoken to several listing agents that state they won't take a listing that is not offering commission to the buyer's broker, meaning it could be business as usual in a sense. We'll have to let it play out a bit to find that answer out. One of the biggest changes from the NAR settlement involves the use of a buyer-broker agreement, of which I left a sample of this contract in the description below. So go check it out and read it so you're staying in the know. Another change is that commissions can no longer be posted on the MLS. But let's briefly break down the buyer-broker agreements, or the BBA. Who has to sign the BBA? Well, that would be any home buyer doing an in-person or virtual home tour with an agent. Now, you don't need one if you're just speaking to an agent at an open house or if you're asking about agent services. The contract is going to outline 4 parts of the brokerage's commission. Part 1, a specific amount of rate of commission the realtor will receive or how this amount will be determined. Another part, compensation that is objective and not open-ended. Part 3, a term that prohibits the agent from receiving compensation for brokerage services from any source that exceeds the amount or rate agreed to in the agreement with the buyer. And lastly, a statement that the broker fees and commissions are fully negotiable and not set by law. For more on this, see the link in the description below that takes you to an article written by the National Association of Realtors. The settlement is making commission structures more transparent, which is great news for everyone involved. For buyers, this means you might have more to say in how much commission is being paid and to whom. For sellers, understanding these changes can help you price your home more effectively and make smarter decisions about how to market it. Here's a tip though. Talk openly with your realtor about commissions. It's your money, and you should feel comfortable asking questions and getting clear answers about your money. Well, I don't want to cause any information overload, so stay tuned to the next videos where I'll provide more insights into the settlement. its impact, and how to make your way through it. As always, if you learned anything helpful, I'd love to know about it. So give me a like, ask a question, and subscribe to the channel. Happy house hunting.